Well, hello there, Richard Tubb here, back in the Tubbservatory, keeping my eyes open for the tools and resources that can help you to grow your IT business. So without further ado, here are my 5 a week from the managed service provider space. Kick this week off with a series of videos from the recent CompTIA ChannelCon 23 event in Las Vegas, recorded by James Steele of Akamai Linode. Now, Steele interviews industry experts such as Karl Palachuk, Matt Lee of Pax8, Vicki Bruns of ConnectWise, and yours truly. This is a series of videos well worth checking out. Is LinkedIn a safe place to do business? This article on Techfinitive from noted cybersecurity writer Davey Winder caught my eye, as Winder recently discovered that cybercriminals have been deploying fake LinkedIn posts along with direct messages to users in order to scam them. I'd encourage all MSPs to read this article to help you stay safe on LinkedIn. And talking of keeping yourself safe online, I'd highly recommend checking out the monthly Product Labs live stream from cybersecurity experts Huntress. Both educational and interactive, these online sessions are open to all MSPs and encourage engagement from the managed service community on how to better align their managed security platform. And if you're a Huntress partner, they're also a great way for you to learn how the product is developing to address the growing security threat landscape. Now, a book I'd recommend checking out is Simplified Cybersecurity Sales for MSPs from cybersecurity expert Jennifer Bleam. This book will teach you how to sell cybersecurity simply and easily, even for the techiest techs in our industry. And finally, if you're attending ConnectWise ITNation in Florida, then you will not want to miss out on Bullets and Ballads, a community event at ITNation Connect. 3 communities, the Tech Tribe, MSP Geek and CW Boss, are getting together for an evening with an open bar, dueling pianos and Nerf gun battles. Places are strictly limited, so make sure to register. If you missed the recent big Super Summit Virtual for MSPs from SuperOps.Ai, then never fear, the recordings are now available on demand and featured talks by experts such as Paul Green, Mark Coatman, Jennifer Bleam, yours truly, and many others. This summit and the on-demand videos are free to MSPs, so what are you waiting for? A magazine that caught my attention was the latest edition of ChannelPro, featuring Norb Doeberlein of Netzbahn on the cover. Now, the magazine features a wealth of interesting articles for MSPs, including some advice on technician interview questions, what to ask to find the right candidate by Esther Sheen. The best part, ChannelPro is free for anybody in the MSP community to read. What are the best computer networking books for MSPs? Well, in their latest article, Domotz offer up 13 of the best for you to check out. A series of videos that caught my eye was Varsha Palath of Skykick talking on how to upgrade your M365 backup strategies using intelligent insights. Palath shares the opportunity or risk of unprotected mail, how to gain more usage data from M365, and how to understand your Microsoft 365 clients. And finally, the next Pax8 virtual launch briefing takes place on the 6th of December 2023. Now, these events from Pax8 have drawn great feedback from attendees with a focus on sharing solutions for common MSP pain points. As cyber attacks become more frequent and expensive, many managed service providers are looking to safeguard their clients from financial losses. Therefore, a webinar that caught my eye is Cyber Warranty, what it is and what it's not. Barracuda recently partnered with Cork, a cyber warranty company, to provide a new service offering, the Barracuda Cyber Warranty, which is specifically tailored for MSPs and their clients. This webinar is now available on demand. Imposter syndrome. Ever felt like you don't quite belong? Well, this video from John Fisher from MSP Westway IT is a powerful insight into the challenges we all face and is an inspiring look at the managed service community and how it brings people together and makes them feel welcome. Now, digital technology has transformed our world, bringing huge benefits. But as we become more reliant on tech, we need to understand how it affects our overall well-being. which is why I love this video session from happiness expert Amy Blankson alongside Action for Happiness, who shares unique insights to help you unlock the full potential of technology whilst also maintaining a healthy balance in your life. Many MSPs worry about being just the same as every other MSP, but that's simply not true. So writes MSP legend Karl Palachuk in his latest article, "If you're a commodity, it's your fault and it's okay." Palachuk gives wise advice on how to make sure you charge top dollar for your services and how to stand out from the competition. And finally, UpLift Live has been announced as the UK's first conference for LinkedIn specialists, power users and enthusiasts. Taking place in my hometown of Birmingham on 21st of March 2024, UpLift Live is organised by LinkedIn legend John Espirian, Jeremy Freeman and Gus Bandelor, and promises a whole day of learning delivered by some of LinkedIn's apex operators from around the world. I hope to see you there. We start this week with a powerful article from Stephen McCormack on how AI, artificial intelligence, is narrowing the inclusion gap and the opportunities it presents for MSPs. From research into mental health disorders to AI advances in prosthetics helping to narrow the inclusion gap, there's a wealth of information in this excellent article. Now, which is the best DNS for secure browsing? Well, that's what Tom Lawrence of MSP Lawrence Business Systems shares in his latest video. If you're not already a subscriber to Tom's YouTube channel, then check this out. I'm having a lot of conversations with MSPs lately around compliance, regulation and privacy. So I wanted to draw everyone's attention to the work of Robert Baugh and the team at Keepabl, who put together a monthly privacy news roundup that is super useful. You can subscribe to this resource from Keepabl for free, and I'd highly recommend it. News that a number of security vendors are ramping up MSP support, so reports Simon Quick of Microscope Magazine. Checkpoint, Acronis, Malwarebytes and ManageEngine have all beefed up and increased the support they offer to MSPs. And finally, Linux. What is it? Who is it? Say what? Mickey Banks of Akamai Linode recorded a really funny video asking how many participants at a primarily Windows-focused event use Linux. See if you can spot some cameos from famous names in our channel in this very funny video.
So I heard you might use Linux. Is that true?
I don't know what's Linux.
I'm Richard Tubb and this has been your 5 a week from the MSP industry. If you've enjoyed this video, then I'd highly encourage you to check out my MSP Insights email. It goes out every Tuesday and you can find out all the details at tubb.co/NL.